neat to see that something's progressing.
Oh, definitely.
Because that C word is scary, whether it be your pet, or
it
your
is.
family member, or
It is. And
it's the fear of the unknown. And
well, I'd never met anybody, before I started doing this research, I don't think I'd met anybody that had a brain tumor. And now it seems like every day I meet somebody who has one, or has a friend or a relative. I mean, it's amazing the number of people that are affected by it. I think that part of the reason why people enroll in these clinical trials is not just to help their dog, but I think they recognize that big picture that this is going to help other dogs, it's going to help other, could potentially help people. And what we need to do now is to figure out how to modulate it, how to kind of rein it in, rein it back a bit, so that the dogs don't feel bad because of the immune response that's going on. We have to have it ramped up enough to kill the tumor, but be able to control it. And so that's what we're going to be working on now, is to, and it may just be that we give fewer vaccines, the vaccines are given not as often, or we only use this inhibitor, the CD200 inhibitor, on every other vaccine. That's something that we're working on right now.
How would this translate to other sort of cancers?
I think that there are definitely other types of cancer where they're trying immunotherapy, and there's some types of cancer where they're successful without having to use immunotherapy, but you have to figure out why, especially tumors in other areas of the body where there's normal immune surveillance, you have to figure out why those tumors are not responding to the normal immune system. So I think that, especially with the really big tumors, you have to get that volume down as much as possible. And the problem occurs when this tumor is pretty isolated, but we have dogs that have tumors that are here and then they're crossing over to the other side of the brain, and then I can't get it all out, and there's a lot left behind. And actually the 2 dogs that we saw the great big immune response in just recently had those tumors where they had crossed to the other side of the brain, and that immune response was killing the tumor, all throughout the brain. So,
and we're like a pediatric hospital. The patients that come in really are 4-legged children. And so we treat our clients, our patients like that. And so that's kind of how I make that. People go, why did you kind of make that switch? So it's a pediatric hospital. And so if you look down there, that is our emergency room. And so that's where we're going to treat all of our emergencies that come in. We also have urgent care. And similar to human health care. So not quite emergency, but you don't really want to wait till your primary vet opens. We serve about 35 to 40,000 cases a year. So we see, you could see that when you walk in here, you don't necessarily smell maybe dogs and cats and things. We keep it really, really clean. We also here, not only do we treat dogs and cats, but we have a world-renowned equine center as well. So we treat a lot of horses. And then down below we have a large animal hospital where we'll see pigs and sheep and goats and cows. And here in Minnesota we have, see a lot of different types of animals. But here at our hospital, it's primarily the small animal hospital is cats and dogs.
most of the dogs that I treat are not from here, they're from all over the United States. We've had dogs from Canada, people from London that have brought their dogs to see me. So